Hey, wait, Papoose, we're going to keep this show going. We've got a very, very funny young lady. She runs Carpe Diem Comedy in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Let's give a huge round of applause. Dawn Elizabeth, everybody. Give her a round of applause.
All right, so here's the deal. I kind of went through a slut phase in my 20s. And I started like at 19 and I ended at about like 31. I'm all, okay, I gotta say something for my husband, right? Eventual husband. Think you're seeing where this is going? I'm gonna save anal for the wedding night. I think, cause I'll still bloody the sheet, right? See, priest, right? Oh, did you think like I was getting anal? Newsflash, y'all. You don't have to feel sorry for me, okay? There will be blood and it won't be mine. Yeah, I'm gonna, if I have a, what do you call it, not a Bloody Mary. You've done this before, right? I'm not, if you buy me a Bloody Mary, I don't know if I should accept it. Back when I was 23, I would feel legally obligated for you to do me in the ass, but I was trying to get validated, you know, ladies, right? So, okay, so I have done anal before, right? I mean, I'm a blonde girl from Southern California, so it's like mildly, you know, expected of me, but I don't even know what you said. You know what? Don't tell me. But I figured like it's been over 7 years now, and I just got my taxes done, and I learned 7 years, it's like it never happened, right? So I've re-virginized my asshole, throw a veil on it, I'm good to go. I can wear white to my wedding. And yeah, I'm a bachelorette party though. I'm gonna get that big honkin', you know what I mean? I love cock so much, I kind of want one, you know, like for myself. I do, like I don't, Funio, you're in trouble tonight. Get new material, this is good. I like this crowd, you guys are really cool. You know what, I'm sorry, fuck Albuquerque, you're way cooler. Like, seriously. You're like on board immediately. I didn't know. I figured it was gonna be a dive bar just by like the sound of the name. You know, just how you know, it's like, I knew it was gonna be a wine bar, you know, but I was like, speaking of the wine cocktail that I got, props to Denise, by the way. Everybody needs to give her such service. Yeah, I guess it's like what Southern hospitality or no, you're Western. I get it all confused. I lived in Austin for a while. Everybody's like, we're not from the South. We're not from the South. We're from the West. I was like, okay, but yeah, you know, it's like you go to these like expensive wine bars and then you're supposed to tip 20%. And you're like, that was bullshit. All I did was pour the drink not full enough, and I'm supposed to like tip them like a shitload of money because it was an expensive glass of wine. I don't really know what the wine cocktail was that I had. I suspect there was a wine cooler involved and a lot of ice, a ton of fruit, gummy worms, multiple, right? I ate the worms. I mean, this is, and then, what was it? Honey around the rim and coconut. I know. She totally, like, I don't know, did you do that, Denise? Did you do all that? Isn't she incredible? That deserves a big tip. You know what I mean? And then she gave me a spoon afterwards so I could get all the little pieces of kiwi and strawberries and the extra worms. I mean, just really, really thoughtful. Yeah, she made me feel like my mom, you know, like taking care of me. Yeah. Here's a spoon for your cocktail, honey. Right? No, my mom's not like that. She's like way not like that. But you know what? I have a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about. Oh yeah, can we still talk about anal? Can we still? Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna talk about prison anal. But I feel like it falls into the theme of the threesome theme that Nico mentioned. And he did this one part of his threesome happened in my threesome. Actually, a number of parts. I don't think we were in the same one, but we didn't talk about that. But I'm gonna do. Okay, this is why I don't do anal anymore. Or why I don't get it. Rather, I should use my verbs properly. So I was in San Francisco. Shock, I know. And it was I think it's 2005 now. So yeah, it's getting late. And okay, so I was on a couch because I'm a lady, Sorry. Malfunction. It was a good wine cocktail. He's right about that weed too. Anyway, okay. So I'm on a couch. All right. This is guy number 1. Guy number 2. We know why he's number 2, okay? So, yeah. I'm getting validated. I'm having fun, right? So we're going at it. And I feel something on my back. And, okay, I have a serious, you better get off this thing. I have a very serious pet peeve when it comes to littering, right? I don't like when anybody litters on the ground, litters on me, nothing. So my solution usually is just swallow, right? You're not gonna get it in your eye, you won't get pregnant, right? It's cleaner, it's greener. So that's usually how I go. So I got guy number 1 taken care of, but I didn't think about what was going on with guy number 2. And so I feel something on my back. Okay, now we're back up here. Back, and I look over, and he had put an ashtray, right here. So at the time, I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. He, didn't want to ash on me. I was like, he's a gentleman. But hindsight's 20/20. And so I realized later, I don't think he respected me. And I don't think guy number 1 respected me either because they high-fived towards the end. Totally over my head, in some sort of Disney movie kind of way. And so then when he said he high-fived, I totally believe it because that's what my dudes did. But yeah, so I was just left a bad taste in my mouth. I wasn't really into it after that. So anyway, that's why I'm a giver, so I'm gonna give anal now, right? I'm not gonna take it. Unless that's the way my man wants to love me. Is that what I learned? Some marital advice tonight. You know what? And I'm all about that, but I was like, God, I hope it's not like that. Because I have a boyfriend now, and he's like, oh, no, I'm not into that shit. And then now he's into it. So he said he wasn't. Now he is. I'm going to have to deal with this. You gave me this advice. Now I feel guilty. Because I don't want him to go elsewhere. You know what I mean? I don't want to outsource that shit. So I'm like, well, fuck, I have to do it, right? I would want him to do what do I want him to do that he won't do? I don't know, make the bed and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, you give a little, you get a little. How much more time do I have? All right, do I keep going? I wrote down a few things I wanted to share with you guys. Oh, okay. Oh, we're sticking with the theme. So are we all drinking tonight? Yeah? Okay, so just heads up for any of you who wants to buy me drinks tonight. I'm not on my A game when I'm drunk. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm not. I have a tendency to fall asleep, but I'll fall asleep on the job, and it's so easy if. Yeah, we're doing another act out. If as long as I'm standing up or kneeling or something, I'm all good. But the second I'm on the tummy, I'm done. Or I'll fall asleep just on it, and my jaw will lock, or I'm like, baby, wake up, come on, sweetheart. But I personally think that's really admirable. I feel like I'm a racehorse that breaks his legs towards the end of the race. I put in all my energy to the very last bit that I just collapse onto the penis because I work so hard. I think that's commitment. I really do. Yeah, because it's. It's definitely good. Whereas on the other end of the thing, it's just oh yeah, we're gonna go all night long, and then it's just all night long of I just feel knuckles in my inner thigh. This is what's gonna be all night long. And then I need to work in the morning. I'm tired, But then when he's like, oh, you know what? Just lie down. I'll jerk off onto you, and you can lick my balls. I'm like, awesome. I can be on the pillow. You know how I feel about that. That's great. Teabagging is really, it's like no work. I am all about it. Right? You be half asleep. You just move occasionally. That's it. All right. So you guys are learning a lot tonight. I think everybody's relationship is going to be a little bit better. All right. Well, thank you. You guys have been really, really wonderful. I'm totally coming back to El Paso. Thank you.
So I go, headbanger.